Hello all, welcome back to the next one. Since we have now already learned what is a test suite and how we can club classes to make a test suite, let's take a more dig at it. Since we have a test suite now, similar to before class and after class, there could be requirements that we want to execute before all of the test cases start. And there could be requirements that we want to clean up the whole system after all the test cases are run. Exactly similar to before class and after class, right? Before class has things which we want to set up for that particular class, and after class has those stuff which we want to clean up from that particular class. We can have similar requirements for the complete test suite for the combination of test classes. Now is the time to learn what is a before suite and after suite annotation. So what I've done here is to simplify some stuff. I have copied down these test class 1 and test class 2 to a new package called regression suite. These are the same classes. I just modified the print statements to be a little cleaner instead of big lines, just small lines. Created a new test suite, the XML suite, and named it as regression-suite.xml. So we know that we can actually name it anything. And updated the package name here to refer to the correct classes. And then I created a base package, and there's nothing inside it. We'll just talk about it why we created. Since we have some common stuff right now that we are talking about, we want to execute something common before all the suite is gonna get run. And we want to clean up our system after the complete test suite is done executing. We want a place where we want to put all the common stuff. We don't want to put that common stuff in every class. We don't want to unnecessarily bulk up those classes. That's why we will create a base test class and inherit that base test class in every test class. So all the common stuff is written at a single place. That's why I created a package called base. Inside it, I'll say new and other TestNG class. Click next, and here we will call it as base test suite. I'm gonna import this thing before suite, after suite, and let's say we have few common things before in that we want to put in before class and after class for the base test suite also. So understand these things as something specific to all the test classes. There is something common that you want to execute in before class. Those common things also you don't want to put in every single class. It's better to put in a common place. Maybe for test class 1 there's a common thing and which is common to test class 2, and there are some separate stuff also. So those common things can be put into the base test suite, and then the separate specific stuff to test class 1 can be put in the before class of test class 1. So we can actually select these also and click finish. It will create a base test suite for us. I can format it. I can delete the @test annotation because there will be no test case inside this class. We only want to put the common stuff here. I can do Command Shift O or Control Shift O to clean up the import statements. And that's about it. Now I'm gonna just copy some print statement here. So we can type it here. So it's just easy to understand from where our print statements are coming. Obviously for your application, you will have the test code, the common stuff here. Right now we are just printing it out because we are more interested in learning the concept than we are testing any application. So this thing is from base test suite, it's a before class, and we'll put the similar thing in after class as well, and we'll put the similar thing in before suite and after suite. So these annotations, these methods, they will only execute once before both the test classes execute, not once before every test class, only once. And then it will execute test class 1, then it will execute test class 2, and then after suite will get executed. So this guy is after and suite, not the class. So that's about it. Now what we want to do here is we want to extend our test classes to use the base test suite. So type extends. This is from inheritance base test suite. And as soon as I did that, you should notice that it imported base test suite here. And this is very important. If we don't import this, it will not know about the base test suite, right? Let me do it manually here in test class 2 so you guys can see it. So this is import from base test suite. This is how we import it. And here we will say extends base test suite. So control space is our shortcut for these IntelliSense, and all done. Now both the test classes are set up. I'm just going to right click the regression suite.xml and run this, and then we're going to take a look at the output. So run as TestNG suite, and we can see here that regression test suite from regression package, both the test class 1 and test class 2 are executed successfully. Let's go to console and let's take a look at the output. So from base test suite, BeforeSuite is executed. Then from base test suite, before class is executed. Then starts the first test class. From first test class, before class is executed, then before method, then test method 1, then after method, then again before method, then test method 2, then after method, and test class 1 ends here and it executes after class. Then notice that the base test suite after class is executed, and then base test suite before class is executed again, but there is no after suite executed from base test suite. So it's all going before class and after class executed. And then test class 2 started, before class, before method, test method 1, after method, before method, test method 2, after method, and then test class 2 ends after class is executed. Then from base test suite, after class is executed, and finally from base test suite, after suite is executed. So before suite and after suite executes only once, and in between all the test classes will get executed. So this is the purpose of before suite and after suite annotation. This was the right time to talk about them because we already saw how we run the test suites in combination, how we run all the test classes in combination using a test suite. So that's about it. Please practice it and let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next lectures. Thanks for ending this one.